Hi, my name is Ashley. I am so excited you're here. So today we're going to be breaking down, fix my hair. Wow. Okay, so today we're going to be breaking down something that I truly believe changes everything for busy women who are trying to feel better, get stronger, and finally stop starting over. We are talking about my Fuel First method. So this is not dieting. This is not cutting everything out or starting over every Monday. We're learning how to build meals that are going to actually support your energy, support your workouts, and just your real life so you have that sustainable energy all day long. I don't know about you, but I remember when I used to have midday crashes, and it's like I thought I needed a coffee pick-me-up or I needed a snack to give me that energy to get me through the day. But the big problem, okay, this is what we're going to go through. This is what I see happening over and over for my clients. Women are trying to eat less, skip meals, maybe not eat breakfast, cut carbs, or just be good. But then by 3 p.m., like I said, like they're starving, exhausted, and we're looking in the pantry for anything. And not because we lack willpower, but their body is under-fueled. You cannot build a strong, confident body when you're restricting it. Under-fueling always leads to overeating later. You may feel like, wow, I had the best day, I stayed on track, I ate what I was supposed to, and then you wonder why late at night you're like, okay, I could eat everything. This means you're not eating enough. We don't need to be scared of food. Our body needs this. Otherwise, we're in starvation mode. That's why we hold on to fat. It's because your body is scared. It doesn't know when it's going to eat again when we're not fueling it. So that is where fueling first comes in. The reason I built this was for my clients. Like, we build meals around what your body needs. We eat to support our muscle. We eat to support our hormones. We eat to support recovery. And we eat to stabilize our energy before we worry about anything else, okay? This is how women finally feel in control again around food. Big thing with that, I also just want to mention, when it comes to eating, what are you eating? Like, are you eating packaged food? Sometimes, yes, we have to eat the packaged food and sometimes we want it. That's okay. But majority of our food, like, we should be eating whole foods. This literally, if you do this for even just 3 days, you will notice the biggest difference. I promise you. And I don't teach macros either to make your life feel complicated. I use them because they give you structure without extremes. So one thing, you don't have to do them forever either. So that's what some people get nervous about. Like, I don't want to count my food forever. But you understand food after you start tracking it, okay? I'm eating 600 calories after dinner at night and I wonder why I cannot lose weight. Like, when you track your food, you're gonna start realizing, okay, this has this many calories, it has this much fat in it. I had no idea how much fat I was eating in a day. Like, for me, I love fat. Like, that shocked me. So realizing what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. So when you go to, eat those foods, you just know in the back of your head, okay, this has this much, I should probably eat some protein on the side, or it gives you more peace of mind and you're in more control because you understand the food. And it's been shown, people who track their food lose weight 50% more than people who don't, because we lie to ourselves. It's easy to tell yourself, like, oh, I didn't eat that much today. Okay, I totally forgot that I had this snack there, that I went to Starbucks and got a mocha latte something, and that was 500 calories. Like, we tell ourselves, like, we had a good day, or you skipped breakfast, but you didn't account for other things. Like, this is so common. Like, I catch it in myself even. Like, and I'm like, but I didn't track this, you know? I come back to this because I intuitively eat. I like to come back to macros every once in a while just to see where I'm at. If I feel like I'm off track, or maybe for the day I want to set myself up for success if I know I'm going out to eat and I want to have dessert and a big meal. Like, if I want to kind of keep it level, focus on my protein today, like, I just want to know where I'm at. And that's just peace of mind, okay? It's not something you have to do forever. I just wanted to bring that up. And a quick breakdown as well. So protein, this is what keeps you full. It builds tone, okay? We need the fuel with protein. This helps recovery. Your carbs give you energy, especially for moms, okay? And if you run, like, you need carbs. They are good for you. Do not be scared of carbs. And then fats. Women need fat, okay? This is your hormones. Helps satisfaction, staying in power, okay? This is important. We don't want to do fat-free this and fat-free that. But yes, if you're eating sausage and bacon and beef, okay, not like the lean beef, like, your fats can add up really quick. Or if you're eating a ton of almonds and, you know, cashews, like, that is what I used to find out. Like, when I started tracking, I found out I love fats. And when I would just dial it back just a little bit and I didn't eat so much peanut butter, whatever your thing is, I started seeing my abs again. It's like, that is the biggest trigger for me, when I cut back on my fats just a little bit. And it's not the end of the world. I don't need to see my abs all the time. Just sometimes I like to push myself, have different goals, but that is where I notice it for me, you know? Fats are good, but your girl loves peanut butter, okay? So when these things are balanced, protein, your carbs, your fat, your cravings go down. And this is naturally, okay? But we have to know what that goal is. Make sure we're hitting our protein goals. Make sure we're still eating our fats and carbs and not be scared of food. So again, most women under eating protein. They're scared of carbs. We're grabbing random snacks without thinking twice, or just waiting too long between our meals, and then we blame ourselves. Again, this is not a discipline problem. It's a structure problem. And how you can use this guide practically, okay? Inside the Fuel First guide that I built, I show you how to build plates without obsessing. Every meal, you're asking yourself, okay, where is my protein? Am I getting energy from carbs in this meal? What is helping me stay full in this meal? So, example, yogurt, we got protein, we got fruit, granola. Am I hitting that? When I'm eating yogurt, sometimes I will even mix in some extra protein powder to get a little more protein in. Chia seeds, getting my fiber in. Fruit, again, fiber, you're getting some carbs. And granola, again, be careful with granola just because it can be like a sugar bomb, but like, I think it's Simply Elizabeth or Purely Elizabeth, amazing brand. Another meal would be like a beef bowl with rice. Love it. But am I adding in like my avocado? Like, is it lean beef? Do I need some extra fats? Okay. Do I need to add veggies? Yes, you do, Ashley. But making sure you're looking at your plate, like, what is the balance here? Am I having rice with like a spoonful of beef? No, like, you make it a balanced meal. That's where they tell you your fist, protein, okay? You want this size of protein on your plate. You know, the fat and carb, again, that's going to depend on you and your goals, but that is something that I help teach as well. Chicken tacos, okay? Maybe you're using lettuce wraps. Maybe you're doing hard shells or soft shells. Are you adding in your veggies? You know, there's so many things when you're looking at your plate, like, what is the balance here? Oh, and another one, protein smoothie, okay? Like, are you giving yourself like half a scoop of protein and then just sugar bombing yourself with a whole bunch of fruit? Or are you balancing it? Like, do you have some oats in there for some carbs, okay, to sustain that energy? Like, what are you putting in there? Like, again, chia seeds, flax seeds. Are you adding in the healthy fats, fiber, things that can help you sustain that energy? Maybe a banana, you know, or are we just loading it with a bunch of fruit and things that are just gonna make us crash again, okay? So just things to think of there. We wanna make it simple, meals that we're gonna repeat, that we enjoy. Because I don't know about you, like the last thing I wanna do is think about, okay, what am I gonna do for lunch now? What am I gonna do for dinner? Like, find meals that you, and say if you have kids, like your family are gonna eat, and that you can go back to. Something that's gonna be sustainable for real life. It doesn't have to be Pinterest worthy meals every night, but find what works for you, what makes you feel good, and repeat it. And there's so many ways to, switch up the recipe a little bit too, to make it so it's a little more fun. I always upload weekly sheet pan ideas, crock pots, crock pot meals that you can throw in, like whatever's gonna make your life easier, protein focused, because that is what's gonna make us feel best. And maybe you have that dinner and it follows into lunch the next day. So the next things, like what changes, okay? What is gonna change for you when you do this? I really want you to think about this, okay? When we start eating this way, you're telling yourself, my energy is stable. I'm not snacking all night. You're fueled and your workouts are feeling better. Okay? You're not thinking about food all day. That food noise goes down. The scale stops telling you numbers that go up and down, like because you're holding on to water, different foods, your body doesn't know what you're getting. And you're feeling safe. Your body feels safe because it knows what's coming. You're fueling with the right things. You're trusting yourself. Because a huge thing is, how are you talking to yourself when you're eating? Are you, making yourself feel guilty? Like, you can enjoy that, for me, peanut butter milkshake, okay? Enjoy it. Tell yourself, like, I am having this with my husband, my kids. This is a delicious shake and I deserve it. But when we sit there and we shame ourselves or make ourselves feel bad or think you need a workout because you had that shake, our body recognizes that, and it can play a huge role with how your body is digesting that food. So again, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? This is a learning process and you can start over. Your next meal. You don't have to start over next Monday. We don't have to start over January 1st. But you have the ability. You are strong. You are capable. And if you want to see results, if that matters to you, you can start right over. You can continue. It doesn't even have to be starting over. This is how you become a woman who follows through, okay? We're not trying to be perfect eaters, okay? You don't have to be that person who goes out to eat and will only eat a salad and doesn't eat half of it, okay? Be comfortable with eating what you want, but also maybe not eating the entire meal. Like, our food portions are just so much bigger here in the US as well. So again, listen to your body, trust yourself. Talking for 15 minutes, needed a little drink. And that's just something that has changed my life. And I just want to help other women, like learning to be able to eat the cookie, to eat that healthy meal, to enjoy it and be okay with it and not stress about it. That is what I want for you as well. You don't need more control. You just need to be fueling yourself better. And when you go to eat that cookie, you're not going to eat 10 of them. You're going to be satisfied with one. You're going to enjoy that cookie. You're going to taste that cookie, and that's going to be okay. But again, we got to ask ourselves, am I truly hungry? Do I need this? Do I want this? Did I drink enough water? Have I been eating enough protein? If you still want it, then eat the cookie. Like, please enjoy the cookie. Like, enjoy the memories with that cookie. Don't eat in shame or beat yourself up eating something that's quote unquote not clean. Enjoy your food. The next part that I want to talk about is what to do tomorrow. Okay? If I could have you change one thing starting tomorrow, prioritizing your breakfast, okay? Protein, okay? Please just, when you go to eat breakfast, make sure you are adding protein to whatever you're eating. Please don't just eat a big old cream cheese. Add some hard-boiled eggs, yogurt. There is so many choices out there, and it's gonna make you feel so much better and make getting to lunch so much easier without feeling starved or snacky, I promise you. And stop skipping meals. Your body needs fuel. Do not be scared of food. And lastly, build balanced plates. If you're gonna eat pizza, eat that pizza. But if you know there's no protein on it, like for me, Canadian bacon pineapple all the way. Maybe my kids want cheese pizza. But if I'm gonna eat pizza, I know that I'm gonna be either eating a protein shake, drinking a protein shake, my goodness, or eating maybe like a beef stick. Okay, I'm gonna add something with protein, or maybe I'll make a salad, put some hard-boiled eggs in it, maybe chop up some rotisserie chicken, or if we had like lunch meat, not the biggest fan of lunch meat, but you know, adding just more protein to my meal so my body feels good after the pizza and I'm not like, okay, now I feel like crap. That is a balanced plate, okay? I promise you, if you do this for 1 week, just 1 week, watch what happens. And please, if this helped you, the Fuel First Guide is inside my membership. It's gonna walk you through step by step. You do not have to figure out this alone. My goal is to make nutrition simple, clear, doable, and just supportive for busy life, because I know life can be busy. But thank you for spending this time with me. I will see you next week. I'm going to be doing these weekly with the feedback from my group on things that they want to hear and learn about. So love the feedback. Happy to make videos and more information on anything you are struggling with or need help with. So have a wonderful day.